People hate the Apes. I gave money to the Apes, to that fund. And they should listen to what I have to say. Adam Aaron is a genius, okay? But he stopped selling stock. And I didn't like that because as long as they sold stock, they could then buy back bonds at a discount, and it was accretive. They are playing offense. The stock's not worth 30. I mean, we know that. Its stock's worth substantially less. But the company's going to survive, I think, and that's what I want. There was someone very critical of me saying, well, you're telling people to buy AMC. That's completely not true. I don't want the jobs to be lost. I want Adam Aaron to play offense, but it's obviously not worth 30. No one can come up with any justification that I've heard for that. GameStop is only worth this price if Ryan Cohen gets a deal like Netflix, and he didn't. I don't know what they're doing. The longer they wait, the less it's worth, though. Now, in terms of people who hating me and running my old video with Aaron Task, where I then subsequently did say, listen, this is not what I did, and help the New York Stock Exchange root out the bad guys, and then they point out whatever mistakes I made, whether it be Coinbase or whatever. Coinbase was trying to get people not to pay $400. I don't want to address specifically their charges. I want to address this. I resent being told, because I'm older, that I can't play with these people. I get up earlier than they do. I go to bed later than they do. I work 2 to 3 times harder than they do. And I do not intend to be bullied by them. And if they try to bully me, I will just up the ante on their pump and dump antics until Gary Gensler says, I've had enough. I want them on. I want their heads, and it will not be my head. I want their heads, and I want their lawyers, and I want them down here. So they may think that because I'm older, I can't play the game of their nonsense. But let me just tell you, because I'm older, I'm wiser, and I will come for you if you keep harassing me and my children.
All right. So, but if you are a shareholder of AMC, it's down about 50% from its June high. And the last time I checked, they didn't announce a 2-for-1 stock split. So if you are a shareholder, what do you do?
Buy some puts so you don't get hurt. I mean, or I just think take your profits. I mean, look, AMC, it's remarkable it went up as high as it did, but it's obviously a short squeeze. And now because the shorts know that there's no more stock that's going to be sold, so therefore they're don't have to worry about a better capital picture. They're really pressing their bet, and they're pressing their bet in the July 30 puts. So if you bought the stock at 5, 10, I mean, this is a great, just because look, people sold, look at Bitcoin, it went to 60, and people who sold it at 30 ended up at 30,000, did really, really well. So I think you take your profit and you move on and congratulate yourself.
All right, folks, I'm not necessarily agreeing with everything he said because, as as you've been following me, my channel and JIM Cramer, it's really hard to really know where he stands when it comes to AMC. Today he will say, I'm following the Apes you should hold, Apes buy more, is going to the moon. And then another day he will say, it's going to $5, it's going to $10, buy some puts because there's no way this is worth $30. Of course, there's no way this is worth $30 because if you are approaching this and pricing it in a traditional way, well, it makes sense that it is not because we all know what is going on here. And actually the fact that he's speaking like this gives me, either he doesn't know what is actually going on here or which will surprise me. But he knows and he can speak to that because he's on TV. Well, one thing I will agree with him though is, guys, come on. We should be smarter than that. We should know better than that. We know better than that not to go personal. This is, going after his children and his family. It's not worth it, guys. This is just a play, okay? It's gonna pop. He has nothing. He has no influence on this whatsoever. He can say whatever he wants to say. He's a TV guy. He's a media guy. So just don't get to that level, guys. It's not worth it. We are here. We need to stay focused and just do our part. The settlers thing happening. It's just bull crap. Okay, so just my take on this and my 2 cents. But again, guys, the short squeeze is still to happen because the storyline hasn't changed. As a matter of fact, we have more millions of shares, being used now to short attack. As a matter of fact, while we're still down to $36 here and people are still buying and holding. So that being said, guys, I'm out.